Hello there, everyone. Welcome back once again to Grim Dawn. Welcome to Homestead. Let's see what Homestead has in store for us. Pretty flags, that's what it has in store for us. I can respect that. Black Legion Scouting Report? Hell yeah, I want that shit. And Inquisitor Creed Journal 7th entry? If I could go up the stairs, then hell yeah, I want that shit. Oh my god, 8th entry too. They're trying to hide it from me. They don't want me to know, but I'm here to uncover the mysteries. That's what we're here to do. What are you? Oh! Oh, it's that guy. It's that guy I've heard so much about. You're a smuggler. Well, we'll read those lore entries in just a bit. I want to, like, try and find my way to the dude I need to be talking to. What do you do? Oh, he's the Legion Smith. Which I don't think I really care about that much. Maybe I do care about that. 8% to all damage, pierce resistance? I don't know. What do I make this? A frozen heart? I've got one of those. Like one, so I don't... wait, do I have one of those? I thought I had one of those. I don't know. Yeah, okay, fuck all that. Fuck all that, who needs that? What we need is to find this guy in this, like, goddamn maze of just stuff. Salvage dealer, quarter. Was there quartermaster got? Like nothing. Like nothing I care about. Okay. Over here? This looks right. Haha! Douglas Sullivan Oldbarrow. Now that is a fucking name. Welcome to Homestead, traveler. What brings you to our sanctuary? I come from Devil's Crossing. I was wondering if we could trade for some food, maybe. We got some stuff. Hooray! I understand your predicament. I truly do, but I'm afraid we're not in a position to help you right now. Frankly, we could use some help ourselves. With the Black Legion hell-bent on destroying every ethereal and Chthonian they see, they've lost sight of their issues plaguing the very people they're trying to protect. Ah, what's going on? Maybe I can give you some help. After the grim dawn, many of our neighbors were forced to abandon their homes and flee here. Together we built Homestead up into a sanctuary, but it came at a loss of countless other farmsteads. When the Black Legion arrived, we were able to recover a few fields, but not nearly enough to feed everyone. Captain Somer considers his resources available to be sufficient for her campaign and has deemed any further efforts to restore the farmland to be secondary to the Legion's mission. What? Dermapterans. Okay. The Dermapterans, a vile infestation that plagues this land every few years, are running rampant through our lands, devouring all they see and laying their eggs. If we don't act soon, our harvest will be ruined, and the land left barren. There are 2 farms just west of here, belonging to Elmsworth and Thornsberry, which would be the ideal next steps in expanding our food production. If you could clear out the Dermaptery and egg clusters there, along with any Dermapterans protecting them, then perhaps I can convince the captain to at least assign guards to the farms and allow our men to work the fields. I'll see to it that you're just compensated. What do you say? Yeah, I got it, man. Alright. A task. Okay, we can go back to Ulgrim at some point. That's another new thing. Now that we... Oh yeah, now that we open the portal, that's what we were waiting on. Okay, he said to the west, right? So, like, over there? Can we go over there? I'm gonna say that's probably a no. I'm gonna go with that's probably, like, a solid no. But let's do it. We'll go talk. You know, fuck it. Actually, let's get the talking out of the way first. We'll go back. I think it's here. Talk to Ulgrim. Then maybe read those lore journals. Then talk to Inquisitor Creed because he seems like a fun guy. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna run past you guys if y'all don't mind. If you could just like die to bleed damage or something, that would be fun. Am I like going the right way? Where is this again? I think it's over there, isn't it? That's where we're gonna go. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go over there. I think that may or may not be right. Hold on. Knives. We got the pen on the knives, but we didn't get any birds. How sad. There's some birds. Where the fuck am I going? I know it's around here somewhere. Okay. Hold on. That was a lot more than I was expecting. Okay, maybe it's farther back than this, actually. But now we got some stuff to deal with, so yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and deal with that. Die, 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 die. Thank you. Heal up. Knife that man. They missed somehow. Okay, that's cool. And we are low on energy. We should really probably, like, invest in some energy consumption. Okay. I don't think this is right. This doesn't seem right. Like, there's a portal up there. Yeah, no, this is after we came out. This is after we came out of the thing. Make the gate. There it is. Alright. Dead Man's Gulch, then? Dead Man's Gulch. It said it in the quest. I didn't look at it. Well, fuck. It's cool. We just gotta go right up here. There we go. It's fine. I just needed the experience, you know? Calculated.
So how doomed are we?
So, how doomed are we? I'm scared. I got it, man. You know? What, you don't have faith in me? Come on, man. I have faith in you as a leader. As I think a friend. I believe that was your story. Whatever. Good work. Can't say I've enjoyed my first travel by rift, but it's certainly better than the alternative. Yep, see you there. Oh, and they're gone. They're just gone. They're just super gone. Give me my portal and take me back up. Many components can only be crafted. Well, how about that? Alright, where'd our Ulgrim friend go? Up here somewhere. Next to Inquisitor Creed. Oh, dude, these stairs. They do not like it when you just hold the button down. I wasn't sure you made it. You'd make it, but you pulled through. These people owe you your lives. Yeah, man, no problem. Nope. The Black Legion reputation. Yay. I wish that was the end of our troubles, but there's a mounting threat on the horizon that threatens to wipe us all out. Alright. Let's do something about it then. I'm gonna check in with Creed here, but I suggest you speak to Captain Somer. She's the Black Legion officer in charge of this sorry bunch. Look for the grumpy, middle-aged hag in Black Legion armor. She will fill you in on the situation. Got it. Okay, let's read these lore journals now. We'll start with this one. I write this letter to report of extreme and disturbing ethereal activity to the north of Homestead. I set off to the foothills and made my way through the ward of low stone walls, fences, and occasionally farmhouses. I was careful to move in secret and remain undetected from the horrors that still roam the fields unchecked. I made it to the valley of two hills near the river when I witnessed something I can barely comprehend. An unearthly black pillar that was neither stone nor flesh drifting slowly across the land as would a low cloud. A sickly green glow burned at its core, and great writhing tentacles hung from somewhere underneath the shifting black shell. I watched in mounting dread as the unholy obelisk slowed and then, without warning, burrowed the hooks of the dangling tentacles into the ground. The ground began to wither and glow with the same unwholesome green. It was then that the obelisk pulled itself into the ground. With a sound that made me feel as if the earth was dying, it began glowing so bright I could hardly look. Its power seeped into the ground, twisting and corrupting as it spread. I lingered for nearly an hour in that place, and in that time, a great distance around the obelisk had been changed. I was about to leave when the obelisk erupted from the ground and drifted to an untouched patch of land to begin the cycle again. We must act soon, or there will be nothing left to save. 6th Regimental Scouts of the Black Legion, Renal Oberak. Alright. That is in fact disturbing, and I am sure that soon we are going to come up with that. Because I'm a little rusty on this, I want to just skim Creed's entry really quick. Okay, alright. That's where we were last. He was in the prison with Krieg and talking to Krieg, and yeah. It was all about Krieg. He misjudged the resourcefulness, and then he got out. Yep, okay. Alright, then on to 7. Much time has passed since my last entry. Following my escape from Krieg's laboratory, I have raced against time and lost. Passed through darkness and flame, and witnessed the ruin of the world as I knew it. Even as I assumed key figures in the capital were likely to be possessed by the entities we now call ethereals, I reasoned that it was only with support from within the capital that we could hope to thwart them. Any action that began outside the capital could be spun as a political rebellion and crushed with the Empire's own forces before the truth could be exposed. Thus, I cast the dice and raced toward the heart of Irlan, trying to conceal myself as best I could. Upon my arrival, I proceeded cautiously, booking a room at a squalid inn near the West Gates in an effort to keep my arrival secret. Initially, I sought out old acquaintances, assuming if I could detect some change in personality or behavior, it might reveal possession. A few awkward reunions made it painfully obvious that years on the road carrying out my duties as an inquisitor had left me out of touch and unable to discern whether any changes were the result of possession or just the passage of time and faded memories. The only gamble left then was to return back to the citadel of Luminari and see what came of it. I never made it there. Waiting until the sunlight dwindled and crowds thinned in the streets below, I rose to leave, but was quite startled to see that a shadowy figure had somehow silently breached my room, evading all of the wards set against intruders. This is how I came into cooperation with the First Blade. Neat. It was known that anyone of significance who fermented discontent or possessed a real threat to the rule of the Emperor might be visited by the First Blade. I had never stirred such controversy, but I always imagined if such an encounter took place, I could put up a respectable fight. I never got the chance, taken unawares and was disarmed before I even knew what was happening. He had sought my death, I would not have even witnessed the killing stroke fall. However, he seemed more interested in answers instead, and, in turn, provided me with an account of his own events that confirmed my worst fears. The First Blade revealed that, only days prior, he had been forced to turn his knives on the Emperor himself by his own command. Despite the myriad safeguards protecting the Emperor, both mundane and arcane, he had become host to an ethereal. Through struggle of mind, he had usurped his possession long enough to summon the First Blade, command his own execution, and charge the assassin with ensuring that his son, the young prince, survived to reclaim the throne. His last commands issued, the Emperor's consciousness slipped once again under the control of the ethereal, and a desperate battle ensued. The First Blade reported that he believed the Emperor and the ethereal within him slain, but given his inexperience with the entities, could not say anything for certain. He relayed that he had secretly taken the prince and put him into hiding, but declined to elaborate. The First Blade said he intended to retire his imperial title, and had chosen the name Ulgrim, which made me curious as to whether it was an intentional reference to the mythic character. The final troubling detail was that no proclamation of the Emperor's passing had been issued. Not only did this demonstrate the ethereals had sufficient control of the palace to conceal the death, but, given that they couldn't hope to hide the Emperor's absence for long, it suggested that the next phase of their operation was imminent. I strategized with Ulgrim long into the night, formulating a plan to counter the ethereals. But ultimately we agreed that we could not defeat their conspiracy in time. The only course left was to gather whatever people and resources we could, go to ground and weather the coming storm, then find a way to counter the invaders. We agreed that the Black Legion would be our best hope in securing allies. As a conscripted army of criminals, debtors, and political dissidents bound to service, it seemed unlikely that the ethereals would have any reason to infiltrate them when they could control them indirectly through the military high command. The next step was to discreetly make contact. And it fucking all comes together. What do you have to say for yourself? So much death, and no end in sight. I have some questions. I just escaped from Krieg's laboratory. As an Inquisitor, I had access to many occult artifacts and relics that had come into safekeeping of the Luminari. Some that were deemed more benign were occasionally lent out to veteran Inquisitors, and I've used them to great advantage. Krieg underestimated that. Yo, could I, get one of those? These aren't toys we just hand out to everybody. They're powerful artifacts that have to be handled carefully. Besides that, they're now irreplaceable as the Vault of the Luminari has fallen into the hands of our enemies. I can only hope that the ethereals never discern the power of some of the more potent objects within the vault, or at least wise enough not to use them. In any case, I'm afraid the answer is no. Alright then, alright. Let's get on. And now, let's talk to this lady. I'll skip the pleasantries. Ugum tells me you're one tough slith, and right now that's what I need most. Will you fight for the Black Legion? Yeah. Where you need me. Ah! Yay. The Legion is split on two fronts. To the north, we have the Cult of Cthon. Nasty bastards keen on turning all of us into a puddle of blood for their rituals. I have my best men out there right now, scouting ahead. The cultists are amassing in great numbers, and I want to know why. There's a more pressing issue, however, and this is where you come in. Ulgrim says that you're experienced with fighting the Ethereals. That's good. You'll need all your skills for this one. Far to the west, beyond the infested farms and the rotting croplands, there's an area teeming with Ethereals that we have started calling the Gruesome Harvest. It's a fitting title, as the Ethereals have been gathering corpses, animal and human alike, in order to conduct their sick resurrection techniques upon them. The barn there's been giving off a blinding aether light non-stop for the last few days and nights. That is, until today. Whatever they're working on, it must be nearly finished. And knowing the Ethereals, it's something monstrous. We can't risk the Ethereals discovering that we know about their creation. I need someone to sneak in there and destroy this abomination before it even has a chance to wreak havoc upon my people. We'll only get one shot at this, so I want someone who has experience dealing with ethereal worlds to handle this mission. Will you be my champion? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Now then, doing all those gruff voices for like 10 minutes, I'm gonna need a drink really quick, so... delicious. Does the throat good. Alrighty then. And finally, goddammit, there's another one. The weapons master. The weapons master looks over the supplies and sighs. It's a damn shame we'll be at the cannons. This place would feel a whole lot safer if we had a few of those beauties mounted up on the walls. What happened to them? We had no choice but to abandon them on the road when the Ethereals attacked us in force. Thankfully, the bastards don't know a thing about artillery. Yo, I can get those for you. Then I'd call you insane. Treading into that area is nothing short of suicide. There's a reason we call it the conflagration now. It's overrun with ethereals. Even the very ground will cook you alive with aether fire. You like living? Stay out of that place. Hey, fucking watch me, man. That shit's mine. You think I'll let fucking ethereals stop me from doing a goddamn thing? The answer is no. And then we gotta level up really quick. One into that. Oh, hey, and points. Yay! Merciless repertoire. Though traditionally shunned, sometimes a knowledge of poisons and elemental powers can be the most effective means to gain the upper hand in combat. That is pretty good, and probably worth putting the first point into, mostly for the bonus cold damage and the poison damage. We don't really deal in frost burn damage or acid damage. Well, okay, we do have a little acid damage, but not much. I don't know what the fuck frostburn damage is. Adept Night Blades can pull energy from the air, even foes their weapons come in contact with, to deliver attacks of intense cold. So, what skill does this buff? What? How does this interact with that skill? I don't know. Let's just read this one. Empowers the Phantom Blade with dark magic, a loathsome technique used in only the most dire circumstances. Yeah, that's pretty much just worth it right there. That's like definitely an upgrade worth getting. That adds a lot of damage to these knives. Or a good amount of damage. I don't understand how this one works. 3 energy cost, plus 25 energy reserved. Extra frostburn damage over 3 seconds, elemental damage, frostburn damage, elemental resistance. I think this one's better this time just because it gives us more poison damage, although actually that one's over 3 seconds, that one's over 5. And I think that one actually does have more DPS, but this level we're going to go for this one. Seems better to me. And then, are we not going to go this way? Hey, can you like open this? Oh. How do I go west? I guess we gotta go around the long way. Alright then, let's do it. I ain't got no problems with that. I mean, I do, because you could just open the gate, you know, close it after half a second. I don't think it will really present you with much trouble, but, you know, sure, whatever, sure, that's fine. Oh, wait, shit, I also just realized we're level 30. We have new gear we can equip. Just gonna get over here really quick. Boop, boop. Knives. Fight. Fight. Heal up really quick. Do-da-do-da-do-da-do. Alright. Not over there. Except, yes, kind of over there, but whatever. And new equipment. Boots. Bleeding damage. Cunning. Movement speed. Chance to avoid projectiles. Slow resistance. Let's got more bleeding damage and more cunning than our current boots, and I would say that makes it worth it. Huzzah. And then point and cunning, because why not? And then just walk over this shit really quick. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's not fine, it's not fine. Hold on. Where do I go? Like, it's not, like, all the way back down there, is it? That doesn't seem right. We can't go that way. Is there something that way? Sure. Why not? Oh, is that, like, a gate up there? I mean, I don't know whether or not they'd open it for me, but it might be. Worth a check. Let's, come on. There we go. Like, anything down here? What? Oh. Had my hand on the keyboard a little wrong there. Kinda used the big heal. Wasn't exactly... Okay. Listen, man, I'm just, like, trying to look at my map really quick, okay? Alright, that was a lot more damage than I expected. Okay. Gonna go ahead and do that really quick, like. You die, you die, you die. Okay. We all happy now? All good and dead? Okay, that looks like a place to go. Let us head down there. Let us walk over some fire. And then fight a lot more dudes, because this area just likes throwing a shit ton of men at me. Alright. What are you, and why are you so fast? Can I be that fast? I would enjoy that. And this isn't right either. Great. I mean, that's like everything to the west other than that, so yeah. I suppose let us hope that this is another, this is an exit up here. It's alright, though. We got some good experience from it. I can handle that. I'll take that. There we go. Okay, why is this one like a solid wall on the map? Why? Actually, okay, it's because there's a bridge there. But it's like this one looks like a solid wall on the map, whereas that one's just open. Come on now. Come on now with that. What's over here? Oh, it's farmers. What is that? Oh, the smuggler. Okay. Couldn't quite tell what that symbol was, and I wanted to know. Alright, the Thornsberry farm. Okay, we're clearing the eggs of these things this time. That's what's going on here. That's our quest number 1. Throw the knives, please. Oh, they're just dead. I guess I got them with poison damage. Well, shit, that's alright. I'll take that. Come on, come on. Alright, got him. Break that thing over there. Anything over here? Oh, okay. Bugs don't like me breaking their eggs. Who would have guessed? Oh, apparently breaking the eggs just makes them hatch, because why wouldn't it? There's another. Oh, we got it with a bird. My avian allies doing me some favors. I appreciate it. I enjoy it. There's a house. There's a journeyman's pack. There's a food ration. Yeah. All in all, pretty good house, if you ask me. Well, there's a dead man. I can't do anything to him. He's just there. Rest in peace, my friend. Oh, wait, there is a hole here. Okay. One here. Oh, I thought there were like 2 farms we were clearing out. Okay, well that was nice and easy. Falcon Swoop got to level 7. You know I love me some of that. Guess we'll just go turn this in really quick. Why not? Get it done. Oh, another quest. Yeah, sure. Talk to me. You're the one who helped us back at Deadman's Gulch. I was wondering if you could help me again? Yeah, what's going on? My sister, Dahlia, got fed up with waiting for death at Deadman's Gulch, and despite Olgrim's insistence that she set out into the depths on her own in search of rescue and supplies. Now that we've arrived at Homestead, my sister's nowhere to be found. I'm beginning to worry that she never made it out of the mountain deeps. Would you please look for her? I fear the worst. I'm not gonna put a rush on it, dude, but sure. Any progress with them dermapapaterpins? Yeah, got it. Oh, I'm relieved to hear that. And that you've returned in one piece. Dermapteroperans should not be trifled with, especially in such numbers. Dude, they were fucking pussies. I don't know what you're talking about. No problem. You want me to kill bugs? I'll kill bugs all day. I'll speak to Captain Sommer about sending some guards out along with some of the farmers. We'll have that field cleaned up in no time. In the meantime, I was hoping you'd hear me out on a far more grave task. Yeah, what's going on? The Dermapaderban hives are cyclical in nature. Every 7 years or so, they birth a new queen, which promptly proliferates their numbers and causes them to explode across the countryside. In the past, we'd rally together and exterminate the queen while she was still young, but after the grim dawn, the Dermapaderans were allowed to thrive, and their queens molted into a massive creature that spawns new Derpapers every day by the dozen. She has to be destroyed, otherwise the insects will eventually run out of food and attack us in force. The queen's always guarded by 2 of her grand viziers, so you'd have to acquire their pheromone glands to even enter her chamber. We know that the royal hive is somewhere out in the rotten croplands to the west of Homestead. After the way you handle the infested fields, I'm confident in your abilities. Will you help us haunt the Derpapadurabadura reductive cycle? I'll gladly pull together all our iron bits if you can pull this off. Yeah, man, I got it. No problem. No problem. You understand me? None. 0. What can we put on these boots? These 3 things. Armor. That's a partial, but it gives us movement speed, and I kind of like that. And a better thing of movement speed. Yeah, sure, give me movement speed. Do we have something in our old boots? We had a scavenge plating, which I don't care about as much. But you know what? Sure, we'll take the. I don't know if there's a lady here that can do this, but I'm just gonna head back to Devil's Crossing really quick, because I know it's like right here.
Tinkering is my specialty.
And keep the add-on. Combine components. And then let's see, we got a crown and some shoulders, and that looks like it, and they both suck. So here you go. And with that, I'll go ahead and end this episode here. Next time, we'll, get started on all of this shit. So until then, thank you all for joining me. Everybody have a great time, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.